The media will portray the setting here as a well-maintained white-collar prison, but the reality is far from it. I remember pulling up to Annandale that first morning, the bus rattling over those country roads like it was about to fall apart. I just turned 25, fresh off a 4-year bid with 2 years slapped before parole, all because my heroin and coke habit had me robbing corner stores too. Keep the high going. County jail had been a nightmare, overcrowded, non-stop bullshit, but this was the minimum security camps, the kind of spot they save for guys like me who aren't lifers or total psychos, under 27, short sentence, no priors that screamed hardcore. I could have ended up at Yardsville or Bordentown, but somehow the stars aligned, and I drew the nicest one. Annandale felt more like a rundown farm camp than a prison, with rolling fields and cows lowing in the distance. Still, it was a cage. They processed me quick strip search, the usual humiliation then. Shoved me into one of the day rooms. Picture a big open space like a shitty community center, fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, with 6 dorms branching off like spokes on a wheel. Each dorm was this narrow box, maybe 20 by 15 feet, crammed with 12 bunks stacked to high. We slept 2 feet apart, close enough to hear every snore and fart. One toilet in the corner, no door, and 2 showers that barely worked half the time. Privacy, forget it. But compared to county, where you were stacked like sardines in a drunk tank, it wasn't the end of the world. At least here, you could breathe without smelling someone else's puke. Work started the next day, and man, it became my lifeline. 7 days a week on the dairy farm, up at 4:30 a.m. when the roosters were still half asleep. I'd stumble out in the dark, grab a thermos of weak coffee, and head to the barns. Milking cows, mucking stalls, hauling feed. It was backbreaking, but steady, 5 hours straight. Then back for lunch, some mystery meat sandwich and watery oatmeal. I'd crash for an hour nap, sweat still caked on my skin, then drag myself out again from 2 p.m. to 5, rinse, repeat. They paid $6 a day, which sounds like peanuts now, but inside, that was king shit. Most guys pulled kitchen duty or laundry for $1 or $2, scraping by. With my cash, I could hit the commissary for ramen packs, candy bars, even a few rollies to trade. And the best part, time flew. Those long hours under the sun made the days blur into weeks. Before I knew it, a month was gone. Not that it was all smooth. First day in the dorm, this dude big black guy named Marcus starts mouthing off the second I drop my bag. White boy think he's special coming from the suburbs. Nothing real behind it, just that dumb prison posturing, testing the new fish. I wasn't looking for trouble, but I learned the hard way in county. You don't swing back. You're prey forever. So I did. We went at it right there in the day room, fist flying, until Cost stormed in with batons. I took a beating, split lip, black eye, ribs that ached for days, but I gave as good as I got at first. Word spread quick. Ryan, don't fold. That bought me some space. It didn't stop there, though. First commissary run, I'm in line grabbing my order, 6 chips, the basics when this skinny kid from the next dorm bumps me on purpose. Watch it, fresh meat again, bullshit, but tempers were hot after lockup. We squared up, and I actually had the upper hand, landing a couple solid hits before the others broke it up. Costs were circling, and nobody wanted a full lockdown over dumb shit. Second time. Worse, same vibe, different guy, and he clocked me good before it ended. I woke up tasting blood, but hey, at least I stood my ground. Fights like that weren't daily drama, they were just the price of entry. The way you carve out your spot without becoming someone's bitch. Media makes prison out to be this non-stop hellhole. All showers and shanks. Like orange is the new black on steroids. Not here. Annandale was more like one of those cushy federal white collar joints you hear about. Think Martha Stewart vibes, minus the celebrity.